celebrating 25 years of Jaguars football.
Players hugging, they know what just happened. They understand that this team just made the playoffs for the first time in 10 years.
Welcome into the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam. The Jags and the New York Jets coming up in Week 8 at TIAA Bank Field. JP Shadrick with linebacker Quincy Williams. What's up, Q? Thanks for coming in, man.
What's up? Nice having you here.
Good to see you. You didn't know this was all back here, did you?
No, I didn't.
Come on this side of the building. We're glad to have you, and you're welcome here anytime. Here's what we're going to do today. We've got questions from UK fans and media types. We'll get to those coming up. But each week we ask the guest to draw something, and we'll give it to a fan in the UK. And this week you have about 45 seconds to draw the Jaguar head logo. And you can start right now. The Jaguar head logo. There's a few in the room. If you want to copy, that's fine. The New York Jets are coming to town, and they've struggled, of course, early in this season. They're 1-5. Their lone win was a couple weeks ago against the Dallas Cowboys. That's when Sam Darnold came back into the lineup and had a good game against Dallas. And then last week, or just a couple of days ago, in fact, on Monday Night Football, 33-0 loss to the Patriots. It was all New England all night long in New York. Adam Gase is the first-year head coach. Sam Darnold missed 3 games with that mono illness. And Le'Veon Bell is kind of the guy on offense. He was the big free agent acquisition in the offseason, 326 yards this year. You see their rankings on offense. They've struggled. The defense, they have some very good players, certainly up front. And really at all levels. They have a couple key guys at each part of this Jets defense. Let's check on Quincy Williams here and see how your Jaguar head logo is coming. Q, we've got about 10 seconds left, so we need to wrap it up here so we can get to the questions.
I'm far behind.
Far behind, he says. Okay.
Yeah, we should have went with like a house or something like that.
It's a tough one, right? Let's see what you got, and you can finish it, and we'll get the finished product out.
I'm more like a art of food, like culinary style. We could have went with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
that's all I got right now, though. You see, I got my tea.
You put it up to the camera so you can see it right in front of the microphone there. Yeah.
All right. Wait.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. The teeth.
I got my teeth right there. Mm-hmm. Feel me?
It's kind of the nose and the
kind of like the nose and the eyes. You feel me? I was coming with the jawline
the
at
jaw,
the
bottom of the jaw. You can draw that around and you'll finish that.
Yeah.
And then you'll autograph it and we'll send it over. How about
for
that?
sure. For sure.
Perfect. Good start. Let's get to the questions, shall we? Double Coverage has the first question today. It's the first time you've faced your brother in a competitive fixture, and if not, when was the last time it happened? Plenty of friends and family probably will be there Sunday. How's the support divided when it's competitive within the family? Are you excited to see your brother this year?
Yeah, I'm real excited. We talk about this a lot. Like I said, we've been talking about it since we were like little kids, like actually going against each other. We played on the same little league team, played on the same high school team. Didn't play on the same college team, but we never faced each other. So like now, it's the first time we're actually gonna get to play against each other. So, and we're a very, very competitive household. So like this just feeds into it.
So I mean, you couldn't be competitive on the football field before. What were you guys competitive at?
Biggest. All right, so when we played on the same team in high school, we were competitive like tackles because we both played defense, but. Actually, you know what? I ran my brother over one time in high school because I played running back in high school and he played defense. So I actually got him one time. That was probably the only time that we actually got to face.
He's a little bit bigger than you. Was that the case back then too?
No, he didn't hit a growth spurt until.
Okay.
It was kind of crazy. It was like we woke up one day and he was just talking to me, and I was like, "Wow!"
But you got him that one time. That's all that matters.
So the biggest thing was like when I was younger, just letting him know I'm the big brother, and like now, just because he's bigger than me, he still respect me.
Yeah, that's right. He's still the little brother of the family. Next question from Patty Pammett. We all know you're a baller now, but apparently no one did when you were drafted. Were you surprised to get the call? What was your experience like just prior and just after being drafted?
The biggest thing was just keeping faith. I trusted my talents. My agent did a good job. Also, so there were talk about free agency, stuff like that. So the biggest thing was I just needed one shot and just getting in that field, whether there was free agency or draft. I heard late draft, but then when I actually got the call, I was actually I wasn't even by my phone. My my grandma actually brought me my phone and chopped it up with him. At first I thought it was like a joke or something, and then I actually like heard the voice and I was like, oh yeah, this for real. And then I seen it come across the TV. It was amazing.
So your grandma answered the phone during the draft.
Yeah, I don't really have my phone on me a lot, but I guess that day was more important day because we had just flew back from my brother because we was in Nashville. I was in Nashville with him, and the next day we had just flew back. So, yeah.
That's hilarious, man. That's a great story. Next question here from Mo. Which linebacker on the Jags has really taken you under their wing the most and has really helped you to improve your game?
Miles Jack. But the person who took me up on their wing the most would have to be Marcel Darius.
Mm-hmm.
Like growing up, I went to his football camps when I was young, and then of course he played at Alabama, so I watched him a lot. And then when I got here, they set me in the locker right next to him, so it was kind of like that person who meet their role model and stuff. I get to sit right next to my role model and stuff like that. So it was amazing. Like that's the person who really took me up under his wing and like guided me through everything. The biggest thing, teaching me how to be a pro on and off the field.
A couple of Birmingham guys hanging out together. Birmingham, Alabama, not Birmingham, England. A little different. Birmingham. You're from the west side of Birmingham. I think he went to Huffman High School on the east side, but both Birmingham guys. And you guys connected with that, I'm sure. Too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Next question from Michael Smith. Have you given the O-line any tips on how to stop your brother? You don't have to be detailed in what you gave them because you don't want to give it away, obviously. But
I mean, they watching the film, so
not much else to add, I guess.
Yeah, there's not much else to add.
Next question, Seb Charles Kane. Which linebacker in the league do you look up to and aspire to be like? Did you have a guy you watched coming up? And
I got drafted as a safety. I played safety in college. So the person I watched the most is the amazing Cam Chancellor.
Oh yeah, good player.
I based my game off him because he was a bigger safety. Well, technically I was small, but I was a bigger safety. In my league, I was a bigger safety. So I based my game off him. The biggest thing is his hits. Like that's why I based my game all around his foot speed and like contact to the ball. His picture was just running through a person. So that's why I based my game on. It wasn't really a linebacker. It's more like a safety because that's where I was at.
And that shows in your tape too. I mean, you're not scared to go hit somebody. No.
Oh no, hit courage. That's my big thing.
Hit courage.
Yeah.
I love that, man. Got to have more of that around here. Aaron Warrener has the next question. Have you ever been to London before, and how do you think you'll adapt to the time difference? That's coming up next week.
I know. I haven't been to London, but the biggest thing I've heard about London is the cars, and I'm a huge car person. So like, man, I just can't wait. And fashion. But really the cars. I'm really excited to see the cars.
It's head-turning. The kind of cars you'll see driving just down the street. Here's a Ferrari. Here's
That's
a Bugatti.
what I'm saying. Like,
here's a Lamborghini.
I can't wait for that part.
It's crazy. It really is. A different level of automobile. Next question and final one today. It's a question of the week from the JagTag program brought to you by LGT Vestra US. JagTag, a simplified version of American football played in schools around England. The question today from Freddie Saunders, 11-year-old from Arnold House School. As it's your first year in the NFL, is there any player you have met or played against that made you starstruck? Or does that go away, or is that still a thing for a rookie player, you think, of an opponent player?
Oh, for sure. Let's see. When I first walked in the building and seen Jalen Ramsey, of course, liked the way his energy on the field. Patrick Mahomes. All right. So I didn't play any preseason games. So my first actual NFL game was against Patrick Mahomes. And now I'm just standing there. I'm just looking at him like you see the speed of the game, everything. Everybody talk about it, but it's not real until you actually live it. And so we're lining up. Miles make the call. And all I hear is him go, Mike 56, Mike 56. And I wasn't even the Mike back. And I looked down and I was like, dang, I got on number 56. So like he talking about me. And he's calling me out. And I'm like, wow, like I'm here now. And then he said, Hut. And it was over with.
Right. Here they come on offense.
Yeah.
The MVP at work. Good stuff. Good luck to you this week, and thank you for coming in, man. Always great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
Quincy Williams, Jaguars linebacker with us. We'll see you next time on the Lycamobile Jaguars Jam.